Hey YouTube, Michael Double X the Beast here for part two of my Shane McClanahan collection. This is primarily all of my Panini stuff, um, wrapped up into this video that I have remaining. I showed a little bit in part one. This accounts for most of 2021 Panini products. There's a few 1's in here, some really nice stuff. It's obviously not as desired as the Topps products, but it's very affordable. Some of the designs are great, and you can really build a collection because of the affordability and the different parallels and some of the different sets. The sets I don't collect are the ones that are memorabilia based sets, National Treasures, and some of those from Panini just because they're not game worn. So you won't see any of that in here. You'll see mainly the shiny products, Select, Mosaic, Prizm, and Optic. That's going to be your biggest part of this. So let's get started. So the video is not too long. This was actually gifted to me by baseball collector Mr. Mike here on YouTube. Is Most of you guys have probably seen Baseball Collector in different formats. If you haven't, go check out his videos. He picked this up for me at the Dallas show earlier this year, and walked over and handed it to me. And it's absolute memorabilia or absolute baseball rookie autograph of Mr. McClanahan, and it's numbered to 30. You can see right there. I like the teal stitches on it. Looks really cool. It's a very thick card, as you can tell. Let's do some. Let's do Optic. I've got a stack of Optic here. I'll try to go through these relatively quickly so it doesn't take forever. Red Wave. All these ones on top are not. They're not serial numbers. Serial numbers are down here in the left-hand corner as you're looking at them. That's a Red Wave. This is the Carolina blue and white. I really like how these look with the Rays jersey. Gives it a great color match. I'm big on the color match, but like I said, not numbered. This is the white sparkle. This is one of only a few of these I've ever seen. Definitely not easy to come by. And they look great. Very shiny. Any of the white sparkle sets, they're usually pretty rare and pretty nice looking cards. Next, I've got two of these, and I'll set one up here. These are the photons, and they are case hits, and it just has this little designs around the edge, and these are very tough to come by, and non numbered. I picked up one of them right when the product came out, and then I didn't see one again for a long time. And when the next one popped up, I went ahead and grabbed it. And I think there may be one on eBay right now. If you like how these look, may look into grabbing one. Up next, I picked up a bunch of these because I thought this was the best parallel made from last year's products, and so I've got three of these. These are very tough to come by as well. And of course, it's the Crisis parallel, making fun of the lack of toilet paper during the COVID crisis. And I've said this in other videos. Uh, I like to thank the guy at Panini that thought this would be a great idea to make. It's very very humorous in a a type of product that we don't usually see anything like that from. They're not numbered, but they are rare. So very cool cards. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to grab three of those. I think, are we down to numbered? I don't know if these are. Yeah, we're getting into the numbered ones now. This is the pink Pulsar. Maybe I don't remember all the different names, so I apologize. There's so many of them. These are numbered to 249. This is the black, I think stars or something like that. You can see the all the little shiny stuff going on in the background, and these are numbered to 149. And I've got a pair of these next ones, a pair of these oranges, and they are numbered to 125. Got two of those. And then what's next? I think this is the red dragon scales, is what this one's called. There's a green. I think I've got one of those maybe coming up. This is numbered to 110. This is the red Pandora. Obviously, the little box is Pandora's box, is kind of what it's alluding to. And that's jersey numbered 18 of 99. I actually got that in a group break, if I remember correctly. These are blue pulsars, I think. They're each numbered to 99. This is 62 of 99. This is actually McClanahan's rookie year jersey number. You can see on the front. And then he now wears 18. So, you know, it's. I've said this on other videos, but it's kind of a personal preference of which one you want to collect. I like the 18 better. I think that's the one he's going to wear moving forward. So that's the ones I'm really going after now. And then there's 78 of 99. Up next, this is the silver Pandora. You can see the little boxes in the background. Trying to get my light adjusted here. You can see just how they look. There's nothing crazy to them. This one's 94 of 99. And up next, this is the green dragon scales. And like I mentioned earlier, there's a red and the green. They actually look pretty cool. They're one of the better looking ones out of the higher numbered cards. So it's numbered to 88. So if you just want a nice looking card, that's super, super cheap. So it's a good option. This is either the Freedom or Liberty. I get the two of them mixed up. I think this is the Liberty. I think they're numbered to 76. Yeah. So if I remember right, I could be saying that wrong. So I apologize. But you can see they're both numbered to 76. It's just blue with the white stars on it. Up next, this is just a red. Nothing else to it, just a red border. And these are number 260. And this is the Freedom. I believe this is the Freedom. And it's just red with the blue stars. Actually looks pretty cool. And it's number 245. I don't know why it didn't want to focus, but it doesn't. Up next, this is the teal pulsar, I believe. I can't remember if it's no. I don't think it's pulsar. I think it's velocity. I may be saying these wrong. I think it's teal velocity. Then it's number 235. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus again. Hang on. Get my hand out of the way for a second. It usually will focus. You can see the 35 there. So I think I said it wrong on the others. I probably did. And here's the black. It's just a solid black border. I've got 3 of these. I got 2 of them from group breaks, and I had already bought one. So I have 1 of 25, 23 of 25, and 16 of 25. So 3 of those. Can't go wrong with the black borders. They, with the rated rookie logo, just a nice looking card. Up next, I've got 2 of these different colors, and these are the cracked ice. These are the first off the lines. These are really hard to find. I think there's a red one that I do not have, and these are number 27. So obviously very, very tough to come by. And then here's the blue one as well. I got one of them in a group break, and I bought the other. And this one's 707. And then up next, my most rare optic out of the non-autos that I have. And it's the green. And it's a darker colored green. There is a lime green that's like a retail green. This one's much darker green, and these are insanely tough to come by at only 5 copies. Let me see if it'll get the focus here. Yep, there it goes. 5 copies. And they look good. Like these are nice looking cards. I like the green they use on these. They look cool. There's nothing, too crazy about them, but just a nice looking card. Definitely rare. Very, very, very tough to come by. While we're doing optic, we'll do optic autos. So there were autos last year, and these are rookies. I wish they would have put the rated rookie logo on these, but they didn't, and it would have been awesome to see it look like the '87 Donruss design. That's what it's going off of. Like you picture like the Maddox and the Bo Jackson and Palmeiro and Mark McGuire and all those guys. It would have been really cool to see that. I'm assuming they didn't do that because they had to do a big enough spot for the sticker auto, and that's also another detractor that if these would have been on card, they would have been a lot better. But just the classic design, you can't really go wrong with that. This is the silver Prizm version. You can see where it says Prizm. They are not serial numbered, but they are pretty tough to come by. There's not, these aren't mass produced like some of the other cards. And there's a bunch of parallels. I did not really collect these much when they came out. I wish I would have now because recently I was fortunate enough to pick up the gold vinyl auto, and I'm kind of starting to go back now and look at what it's going to cost me to kind of buy some of the others. They're not crazy expensive because they are a sticker auto, but I was very fortunate enough that Isaac, No Sticker Autos on Instagram, found this at a card show, and I was able to strike a deal and get it from him. So just a it has that superfractor look to it. It's a Panini cards. They're not called superfractors. They're obviously gold vinyls, but great card. You see the one of one logo the way Panini does them there, which I like, and just one of those nice Panini cards that you can't get from Topps because they don't have rights to do the Donruss design. So I grew up with 87 Topps or 87 Donruss and 87 Leaf being two of my favorites. So I was very thrilled to get that. And that's the only two of those autos that I have. Let's do select. We'll do select next. I like select. It's usually pretty cheap, and the parallels look nice. You get a bigger picture on them compared to some of the other ones. And this is the zebra. These are really really tough to come by. I've only ever seen maybe 4 or 5 McClanahan zebras total. They're not numbered, but I would think it's definitely under 20 um, total for print run for him or for any other player. I would guess. That's a guess, but it can't be many more than that. And here's a blue, just a blue border, and these are numbered to 149. So that's the highest of the numbered ones that I have. And I'm close to having, a big chunk of the rainbow on this, but I don't have all of them. Here is the Carolina blue. And the main ones I focused on was just the more rare ones on these. I didn't try to do the whole rainbow. But I could probably go back and finish a big chunk of it if I just really worked at it. And these are number 235. I like yet again the color match. These look good. Up next is the cracked ice or the atomic, depending on which set it is. I think select. I think theirs is cracked ice if I remember right. But yeah, these are just can't go wrong with that design. They look really cool, and they are tough to come by at only 25 copies. With that solid black back, it's just really hard for the serial number to get picked up. You can kind of see it there. Next, this is the first off the line, and this is the orange pulsar, I believe is the name of it. And these look really cool. I like that design. And then same as I mentioned earlier, McClanahan was jersey number 62 during his rookie year. Well, then now he's number 18, and that's what these are numbered to. Obviously, they weren't going for jersey numbered at the time, but I would love to find the 18 of 18. That would be a pretty cool card to have because I think that's the only card that I know of that's numbered 18. that he's in. Up next, I've got a pair of these. These are the pink bordered ones, and they are really tough. That's 1 of 10 right there, and then I also have 4 of 10. Obviously, you know, number to 10, that's virtually impossible to come by to get 2 of them, but sometimes you find more than one copy. This is the I believe in Select it's the Disco is what the donuts in Prizm they're called donuts. Select they're Disco, but you can see the design there. That's the gold, and as normal with Panini, golds are number 210. That one is 7 of 10. Really cool looking. Up next, these are the regular golds, and I actually have 3 of those. Uh, Picked up one early when the product came out for next to nothing, and then just over the last year and a half or so, I've just added another couple of them. There's 2 of 10. Here is 1 of 10. I think that was the first one I got. And then here is, what number is this one? Yeah, 8 of 10. I didn't think I had 10 of 10. So that's the jersey number if you add the 2 numbers together. I'm kidding, by the way. But can't go wrong with any Panini Select golds, Prizm golds, Mosaic golds, any of those golds. You just can't go wrong. And here is the green or the emerald, and this one's numbered to 5. It's obviously very tough. I got this one during his rookie year, I think for maybe $20 or something. I mean, it didn't cost me much at all. And his stuff went up during the season when he was pitching well, and then it came back down quite a bit. So right now he's actually pretty affordable. I've been buying a lot of stuff lately, but it's numbered 4 or 5 right there. So like cards like this, if you want a rookie year, you don't really care if the logo's on it. Cards like this are, if you can find one, I mean, they're just tough to beat for value. And then last but certainly not least is the black finite 1 of 1. These are awesome. I mean, Panini really kills it with that mosaic type front on it, with a very very cool design. I love the black borders. Um, just just great cards. So I can get it back away from the camera a little bit. These are these cards are just very underrated. If you like, same as I just said with the green, you can get these 1 of 1s literally for a third, a fourth, a fifth sometimes of what a Topps 1 of 1 will cost. There's the 1 of 1. It's kind of hard to see the stamping there with the black border and just the way the camera's picking it up, but just yeah, it's one of my favorites there. It's just really really cool. I really like that card. I got it from a guy on Twitter, JT Triple Crown 24. Hit me up about it and was able to kind of be the middleman and get me in touch with the guy. And I got it from the guy who pulled it, which was awesome. And so I was thrilled to get it added. Um, let me do. Let me get a couple out of the way real quick. So I was gonna do these in order of year, but I didn't have that much Panini stuff. So when I got to 2018, I didn't want to just have 2 cards. These are Contenders College Edition, and this is the Silver Prism, or Silver Hollow, and it's just an optic Silver Hollow, and it has the Prism logo right there. These are not numbered, but I picked this up a while back ago. Thought it was cool. Yeah, anything Contenders is always cool. And then I did go ahead and grab a gold as well, and it looks really nice. The gold with the green kind of mixing in there. You just can't go wrong with that. And of course, It is numbered to 10. I don't know how well you're going to be able to pick that up on the camera where it's at. It's still tough, but it's 5 of 10. So, wanted to show those two, and then let me do Diamond Kings real quick. I've only got a couple of these, and this one's a wood border. It's numbered 15 of 15. This is a set that I did not collect heavy at all. I'm kind of going to go back through and maybe pick up a few of them. I just got this one in actually last week, but very cool card, and it's, as you can see, the number right there. Let me slide it over here out of the way. And I've got one more Diamond Kings. I actually just got this one not too long ago too. And this is the Masterpiece 1 of 1. You can see where it says 1 of 1 right there. And it's Masterpiece up here in the corner. There's really not much special about it. Actually, the wood border kind of looks better to me in some ways, but always cool to add a 1 of 1. Very, very, very cool card. And it is a rookie. Those are both from 2021. Okay, so all I've got left is 2021 Prizm and Mosaic. Let's do Mosaic first, and then we'll do Prizm. Okay, this is the choice parallel, if you will. I think it's just that red and yellow, and these are numbered to 64. I think I'd look on the back here. I'm pretty sure it's 64. But I really liked last year's Mosaic, and I mentioned in part 1 video, actually 2022 Mosaic looks better, which I do think it does. But this one is 16 of 64. You can see it right there. But these are rookie cards, so, for McClanhan, these are more valuable than 2022, but the 2022 design is really cool. And here is a purple disco. I believe they're called Disco and Mosaic. And I think these are numbered to 50. Yeah, numbered to 50. 47 of 50. And here is just the regular purple Mosaic. And these are numbered to 49. I don't know why they did one of them to 50 and one of them to 49, but that's what they did. It's 49 right there. And then I have a pair of these white. These are just regular white bordered. And they are both numbered to 25. There's 4 of 25. And 20 of 25. Up next, I've got a pair of these. These are orange fluorescents. They look great. All the fluorescents in Mosaic, especially from last year. I don't have any from this year yet, but last year's they looked great. You can see they just look really cool, and they are numbered to 25 on the orange. That was 13 of 25, and this one's 4 of 25. Pretty cool having a pair of them. Up next, and I didn't even realize until I went to do this video that I've got 2 of these. These are the pink disco. I believe these are pink. And they are both numbered to 20, 13 of 20, and 5 of 20. And I don't like the discos as much as I do the regular Mosaic parallels and Mosaic. I think they look better. And this is probably my favorite looking one out of all of them. I love this first off the line, that green. Kind of looks like almost looks like feathers or like a swirl. I think that's what it's called, like a green swirl or something. But they look really cool. I just picked up the 2022 like this. I've got it incoming. Hopefully it'll be here this week. And these are odd numbering to 11, but that's they're first off the line. That's why. Very cool. And up next, this is a pink fluorescent. And you can see that thing just kind of glows. These are really, really hard to come by. And it is numbered to 10. Up next, this is another one of my favorites from this. I like this the lime green fluorescent. Look at that thing. Just kind of has a glow to it. Almost looks like Mountain Dew or something. 9 of 10. Next, let's do gold disco or gold donuts. And like I said earlier, these don't look as good to me as the regular gold do. It's nice looking, but it's just, to me, I'd rather have the regular over the donuts, and that's 6 of 10. And then up next, I've got a pair of the regular golds, and in mosaic, I think they look really cool. Gives a great shine to it. And that one's 6 of 10. And then this one is that 7 of 10, I think. Yeah, 7 of 10. Very cool. And then I have two of the black golds, and these are numbered to 8. I was fortunate enough to get one, I think, in a group break, and then I bought the other one. They look really cool. I like those two. Mosaic's very underrated. Very cheap compared to the others. And that's 6 of 8. And then here's the other one. And this one is 2 of 8. And then my last mosaic card, I don't have any 1 of 1s, and I'm still missing quite a few. But this is the best looking one. It's kind of hard to see it there in the SGC holder, but that's the Peacock, and it's the only one of them I've ever seen. I've never seen another copy of it, so I know it's insanely tough to come by. And there's some of the other ones. I think there's a Genesis one, and some of the ones that are non-numbered that are really hard to come by. I've never seen one of those either. And then, of course, there's some of the 1 of 1s and the Nebula and some of that I've never seen. But I was very happy to get this. I just got this one this year. So, well over a year after the product came out, I finally was able to see this and grab it. So that's very cool. Okay, up next, we're going to do, last for this video, we're going to do 2021 Prizm. I only have one auto. I picked up a gold just, because it's a gold auto from Prizm. It's cool, but I didn't go after these autos very hard. One guy put together the whole rainbow and sold them on eBay, and I probably should have bought them, and I didn't do it, and I kind of regret it. But it's this one of course is number 10 of 10 right there, and they look good. Actually, the borders look really good. It's got some of that etching along the sides, but like I said, I just didn't go heavy after the autographs. I went after the non-autos, and now I kind of wish I'd have done both. But I'm going to go through these the non-autos pretty quickly, especially the non-serial numbered ones. So let me grab them here. And I forgot some of the names of them, and there's just the base, just for the rainbow, silver prism, cosmic haze. Sorry, knocking stuff over. There's a pink. Kind of looks purple. These are purples. There's 3 of those. There's a red. There's a blue. There's a green. This is the Carolina blues, and this is not the navy blue and Carolina blue, just the regular. There's a couple of red, white, and blues. Got 2 of those. This is a teal wave or aqua wave. Here's a couple of green waves, and some of these are tough to come by. The non-numbered ones, I'll get down to a couple of them that were really tough. There's a white wave. That's the only one of those I have. Blue velocities. These are cereal box exclusive. I pulled both of these myself. And then the red velocity is insanely tough to come by. I pulled that one myself. That's got one of those. And then got a pair of the green donuts. These were extremely short printed. I had a really tough time finding one of these, and then I found one and then another one just back to back, so I grabbed both of them. Up next, these Carolina blue, navy blue. It took me forever. This was one of the hardest ones for the rainbow to find, were these. And I love the color match. And I found one finally after this had been out for probably 6 months, and then just right back to back to back. Just got three of them, so I picked them up and stashed them back. Um, Here's the white sparkle, as I mentioned earlier. With some of the other products, these are can be really tough to come by, and it's no different for Prizm. I think we're getting down to some of the serial numbered ones. Yeah, let me do some of these one at a time here. It's a blue mojo, and these are numbered to 199. I'm gonna go through the last rare ones pretty fast. And here's a blue donut, and that one is 199 as well. And there's another blue donut to 199. And here's a red mojo, and this is to 149. And if you're watching this and wondering, is there too many parallels in Prizm? The answer is yes. I think it's 44 from last year's. That's should be less than half that. That's crazy. Here's lime greens, and they actually look really cool. And they are numbered to 125. And then here's an orange. Looks kind of goldish, but you can tell it's orange, neon orange, and it's numbered to 100. And here's the red wave. I remember these were kind of hard to find for a while, and it's numbered to 99. I think it was in one of the certain products. Up next, these are red donuts, and they are numbered to 99 as well. And there's a pair of them. Here's the power plaid, which essentially looks like an X-Fractor. And these are numbered to 75. I remember, yeah, 75. And then here's a blue wave, and it is numbered to 60. This is a snake skin. Pretty cool. And it's number 250. I think I pulled that one or had that one pulled for me, if I remember right. There's a bronze donut circles, and these are numbered to 40, and that's 4040. Pretty cool. And this is the blue kaleidoscope. You can see why. You can see all the little circles moving around, and it's number 235. And then I've got two of these. These are navy blue cracked ice. I got a pair of these. I picked these up right when the product came out. Both of them. They're numbered to 25. I've got a bunch of these I need to grade. So many of them I need to grade. Those look cool. And this is 3 of 25. Okay, the rest of them are pretty rare. This is the silver shimmer, and this is the first off the line exclusive. Has a great look to it, and they are numbered to 7, and that one is 1 of 7. Pretty cool. And then here is the purple shimmer, and same story. It's first off the line, and it's number 27, and it is 6 of 7. I do not have the red shimmer. The red shimmer is one of 3 cards I need to finish the rainbow, and the other 2 are 1 of 1's. The 2 black 1 of 1's I do not have. Not seen either one of them. This is the gold donuts. These are exclusive to choice. All the donuts are. These are really hard to come by. I opened maybe 12 or 15 boxes of these and pulled 1 gold of JT Realmuto. And so these are hard to come by. And I just picked this one up not that long ago. This is the most recent one of these cards that I grabbed. 8 of 10. It's the only one of these I've ever seen of the gold donuts. Up next is just a regular gold. You can't go wrong with a Prizm Gold. Rookie of anybody. McClanhan started the All-Star game, this last year pitching, and if he continues to play well over the next 8, 10, 12, 15 years, this will be a card that people will always want. Just just because it's a gold rookie Prizm, and I've had it for a long time now. For gosh, almost a year and a half. Probably right when the product came out, I bought it for I don't know, maybe 30 or $40 or something. Pretty cool. And it's number 1 of 10. So I actually like the way those look a lot. That's just a great design and great picture that kind of hides that it's not a logo. There's no logos. You can't really see the front of his hat or his front of his shirt. So very cool card. I really like that one. Here is the white donut circles, and these are out of choice as well, and very very tough to find, and not as flashy. I like the golds probably better, but this one still looks cool. It looks more like a white sparkle. You see all the little patterns on it, and very very tough to come by. It's number 2 of 5, and it's the only one of these I've ever seen as well. Not seen any of the other 4 that are out there. Up next, I mentioned this in my part 1 video when I showed the 2022 one. These are just great. The 4 screen flash, and these are numbered to 5. This is the only one of these I've ever seen. It came from a guy who pulled it on Facebook, and I was able to strike a deal and pick it up for, I don't know, 60 or $70, back when the product came out. So really cool. Just one of the better designs of last year's cards, and it's number 3 of 5. Very cool. And then I've got 2 left. I left one non-serial numbered one. This is the only one of these I've ever seen. The giraffe. I just got this one probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and it's the only one I've ever seen. I think I said giraffe. It meant tiger stripes. I've never seen a giraffe. So earlier when I said I needed 3, I actually need 4. I need a giraffe. I need the red shimmer first off the line, and then I need the black finite and the black velocity. So I need 4 cards to finish this rainbow. Um, and this was a huge one to get. It's only one of these I've ever even heard of getting pulled. I've watched every video on YouTube possible to try to see if I could find one, and I find this one finally popped up on eBay. I don't like I said maybe 4 or 5 months ago. It popped up on eBay. um, this was during McClanahan pitching phenomenal. It was right during him really really pitching good, probably in July or something. And this thing pops up on eBay with a buy it now of $9. you know, Obviously, no brainer, hit the bot now on that one. I was very excited to grab it and to add it. So I'd love to have the giraffe to go with it. And like I mentioned earlier, it's not numbered. There can't be more than 5 of these for each one of the tier 3 players. I was tracking them for a while. The tier 3s hardly ever come up. The tier 2s will come up a little bit more often. The tier 1 players come up much more regular. Still tough, but much more regular. Um, but that thing's awesome. Just really, really like it. And then the last card for this video, and actually the first Prizm card that I bought for the Rainbow was the gold vinyl. It popped up on eBay during McClanahan's rookie year. I had been collecting him for a while at that point in time, probably 8 months or something, a year. And this popped up. I think I got it for $150 at the time, and just you can't go wrong with the gold vinyl with that superfractor top finish. Um, just great. I actually like the gold color that Panini uses on there. It's a kind of a deeper gold color, less bright than Topps goes with on their superfractors. There's the 1 of 1 logo right there, stamped on. I don't know if it'll focus for us. Yeah, there it goes a little bit. But yet again, just a huge card for my collection. Same story I said with the gold earlier. If he continues his career, and if he was so fortunate enough to win a Cy Young or 2, and then become kind of one of the better pitchers of this generation, this is always going to be a card that's going to be wanted. So Very, very cool card. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed part two. I'll be back with part three soon, and I think there will end up being probably 6 parts total. I would think, just looking ahead at what I've got. I'll try to condense it down as much as